Hey guys, Ryan DeWitt here from DeWitt Physical Therapy and CrossFit Up. Today I'm joined by Bree, one of our athletes here at CrossFit Up. She's an animal, if you haven't noticed. But she brought up a really good point, and today we were doing running and a bunch of shoulder presses. She was talking about how her shoulder, especially after doing all that pressing, was really becoming a little bit problematic. I hope that's okay if I said that. That being said, I wanted to introduce you guys to this. You've probably seen it hanging in the gym. It's called the crossover Symetry system. You know, I'm a PT, we've been using bands for years. What I like about this system is that everything is nicely labeled as far as resistance, and it's a very digestible system to activate your shoulder. So this does not take the place of any mobility work that you might need. It doesn't take the place of any specific pattern building that you might need that we integrate into our warm-ups already. But this is a nice accessory program to make sure that your scaps and your rotator cuff and your core is all primed, and on a regular basis you should see that you can develop some bulletproof shoulders. Should be into everything else that we do here, of course. So this is hanging here, and Bree and I are going to go through these, and I'll kind of show you the main point. So crossover symmetry, just so you know, that does mean a lot of times we want to cross those bands. So I'm going to show a couple of these, and I'll have Bree take over so she can actually practice and show you what we're talking about. So as always, we're going to stand kind of like in our jumping stance, but we always want to maintain this midline just as we always do. So if we're doing something with these bands and we're all over the place, not cool, not what we want. We're going to come back, get some tension, lock everything in, and everything's about pulling those shoulders kind of back and a lot of times down. And again, stable shoulder off of a stable base. So Bree, come over here for me. I'm going to have you this first one. We're going to pull those elbows nice and high and come back together. Pause for 2 seconds. We'll do a few of those. So she's going to stop, stand here really tall, squeeze your butt, squeeze your quads, tight midline, pulling those shoulders back. Pause and let it go back. Good. And again, so she's working on a stable core. She's working those scaps. Pause and go back. So everything starts off at eye level, and then we do 3 exercises and we go down to knee level. So we're going to start up nice and tall, and Bree's doing a great job. Nice and tall, prioritized, active. Great. Okay. So this next one, we're going to use the next one down, which it says L, and L coordinates with this, these 7-pounders. So we can take that. We can do a reverse fly. So now we're going to open those up. So we're going to make it a little bit of a longer lever. Go ahead and pull back. Same thing, tight core. Pull those shoulder blades together. Pause. Come back down. Just give me like 2 more reps like that. Good. Make sure those ribs stay down for me. 1 more. Wonderful. All right. And then we'll go back to this. We would do 8 reps per the program description. We'll grab those 1 more time. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend slightly forward and just kind of pull down and squeeze those shoulder blades back. So you're kind of doing like a pull down the row type position. Good. So Bree's doing great. We're trying to train those shoulders. And again, a lot of it is trying to make sure not only are we working this, but we're really training that scap, again, encouraging on top of a stable base. If you're pull those shoulders back just a little bit, there you go, for me. So if you find that you're starting to break position, we really want to make sure that it's not overriding you here. If it is, we're not doing the right things for ourselves. There's a series of 3 more exercises from the bottom, and again, it's all activation stuff. It's all stuff similar to what we've done here before, so it shouldn't be new, but it's just a nice system that you guys can come in and do. I always recommend coming in early, hitting your mobility work, hitting your specific correctives that you should have from your FMS, and this is a nice little thing too. So I would say challenge it, do it every time you come in to work out for a month and see how your shoulders feel. All right, thanks guys. You know, I really think that everybody should be doing these and everybody can benefit from them. We can always work on stability. We can always work on like muscle activation. We can always do like just that one little extra component. And the nice thing about this, it's so digestible, it's so easy, it's right here. You can literally do this in 2 minutes before something else comes up, or you move on to another component, or like I said, show up early, hit your mobility, see the stuff that's on there, check your FMS correctives, and we can always print those back out for you, or if you haven't done it, sign up for it. And then you can hit these, especially if there's anything arm intensive, like today. Again, a lot of pushing today with everything we did. So it's just a great little warm up for that. Again, a little non-specific, but you know what? It's hitting it from all different angles, and I think that there's a lot of benefit and value to that.
The human